What's up guys? So today's video we're going to be talking about Scuf controllers. Now I'm going to go over a few different points in this video. I'm going to show you what they do, why they're good and whether they're worth getting or not. So this is my Scuf controller, and on this Scuf controller I have a red camo on it. It's also got a J and an L on it, which is quite cool. Did you guys see that? Yeah, you can see that. And these are the paddles on the back. Now that is the reason why people get Scuf controllers. This is why they're expensive. This is the reason why you use them, and that's the important part of it. That's basically the only difference that you get on a Scuf controller. Also, you've got grip pads as well, just to kind of like help you grip onto the controller a bit better. So the left paddle is mapped to the X button, so this is the one that you use to jump, and the right paddle is mapped to the circle button. This is the one that you use to melee, unless you've changed your settings around, and it can be different. So that's what mine are mapped to anyway. You can get different Scuf controllers on the Scuf website or from different websites and stuff. Which you can set it up so you can map them yourself, so you can choose the buttons. But I thought it's about an extra 20 quid, probably an extra $30 to get that done, to get that ability. So I just thought I'll keep it as it is, because they're the controls that I want to have on mine. So when it comes to using a Scuf controller, I use my fourth finger there. So that one there, this finger here is the finger that I use to press the Scuf buttons, to press the paddles down on both hands. So that's how I hold it. I have my two fingers here, which is pressing the buttons there. So that's how I hold it. And basically what you want to do is get used to using it. When I first got it, the hardest thing was using it in game. So the reason that you get a Scuf controller is because if you're holding the controller like this, so the camera can see, if you're holding the controller like this, and you're aiming with this stick, and then you've got to jump with this button and aim and jump, you're taking your finger off the aim button off the aim analog stick to jump, which means when you're jumping you can't use this stick. Like, you can kind of hold it like that and aim like that and use this finger here. That's called the claw method, but that's probably quite uncomfortable after a few hours. So the reason why you've got this button here is to use this finger here and press on that while you aim. So you can press this button and aim at the same time. That's the reason why you'd use a Scuf controller, basically. So things to keep in mind when you're using one of these. It's going to take some time to get used to it. It took me probably, I thought after about a week, 2 weeks that I had it down, but it wasn't until about a month later that I realised I really didn't. It took me probably a good month. It took me a couple of weeks to get used to it and probably a good month to get good with it. So but once I got good with it, it really, really made a difference. So what you want to be doing is using the jump to the best of your ability. Perks you want to use if you're using a Scuf controller, if you're going to be jumping around, obviously it's going to be Afterburner and probably Blast Suppressor. They're the two perks that I kind of run very, very often. You don't need Afterburner, because if you kind of play quite safe, Afterburner, you can kind of get away with only jumping when you need to. But if you like to jump around, Afterburner obviously is going to help you out loads. And with the Scuf controller, you're going to have a lot more mobility and a lot more abilities to move around the map a little bit faster than you normally would. So the things to remember is, this is one thing that sounds obvious, but to me it wasn't. To double jump, you have to double press the button. What I was doing at the start was I was pressing and holding the button in, and I couldn't work out why I wasn't double jumping until I realised that it's two presses to do it. So that's something you've got to bear in mind. It's just going to take you a little bit of time just to get used to it, and things like that. So something that I was doing at the start I'd be double pressing the button and holding it down. And basically what you do then is you do a full jump, and you're as high as you can possibly be, which in some cases is really, really good, really handy. But if you're trying to get through a gap, so if you're trying to elevate to a different level or trying to go upstairs or something, and you're trying to get through a gap, if you're holding the button down fully, it's not really going to benefit you at all. So you want to be able to get used to and practice tapping it. Just fast tapping it and doing little things like that. So that's what I find to be best. So I want to jump into a game and try and get some examples of me using the Scuf controller and show you where it's going to benefit you, and show you different things that I do when I'm using it. Okay, so jump and shoot. Pretty simple. Once you get the hang of it, you will get a lot more comfortable with it. You can sort of like pre-aim a bit as well, like that. There's no way that guy is shooting me. He got me lucky. So jump and shoot. They can get you out of some real sticky situations, and it's really handy to be able to, like that again, free aiming, jumping, shooting. One guy's in here. No idea that I'm there, and that's that. It's quite good when you sort of, if someone's in this, if I know there's someone standing out here and I don't want to be seen, kind of like use the Scuf to sort of jump over the doorway, if you know what I mean. You can check corners a little bit easier. Elevate on people as well. I don't know why any of them bullets didn't register. I got a bit lucky there. None of them bullets seem to work, but that's basically what the Scuf controller does for you. It makes the game a little bit more easier. So that guy basically needs to quit his job. He needs to quit playing COD because that was quite bad, but I would never expect to have got that kill normally. But, you know. So jump, elevate, let's get it. So let's rush a little bit and see if we can use the Scuf a bit. So I know there are people up here. Someone just got very lucky with a random grenade. Elevate, shoot. It's good for jumping back as well. That's one thing I use the Scuf for a lot, is jumping back. That guy's got extremely lucky with his head glitch. Elevate, jump, shoot. There we go. So I know there are people down here again. That person died and there's someone over there, so someone's got in that room. Elevate, jump, shoot. Easy kill, that guy has no idea I'm there. Elevate, jump, shoot. People have no idea where I am, okay, so these are basically easy kills. Oh, if I lost that, I'd have had to quit the game. Elevate, jump, shoot. Someone's over here. Elevate, jump. Okay, that was bad. That was a bad example, but you get the idea. You get the idea of what's going on. It's not a guaranteed kill, but you get the idea of how the Scuf works and what the benefits are. Oh, got some people over here. That guy's dead. I know there are people here. Elevate, jump, shoot. I know there's someone over there. Elevate, jump, shoot. You get the idea. That's why the Scuf controller makes you that better of a player, like me. So again, I know there's someone around this corner. Elevate, jump. He's got no chance. That guy's got no chance. Elevate, jump, shoot. It's just as simple as that. Elevate, jump, shoot. I could do with putting a I don't know if anyone's down there. Elevate, jump, shoot. Someone's over there, someone's on there as well. I'll come back for it. Elevate, jump, get the assist, there we go. Elevate, jump. Like, that guy is never going to aim for me. He doesn't know I'm there. Yeah, I probably wasn't ever going to win that. There we go. 43 and 10. That's me sort of like overusing the Scuf. You don't need to jump in a lot of those situations, doing it to show you. But you get the general idea of how the Scuf works and why it's so beneficial to players to get good, really. So that is basically a Scuf controller. That is that. If you want a Scuf controller, I will link the website that I bought mine from in the description. One day maybe I might be saying use my code JackNameSurvivor to get so and so off the Scuf, maybe one day. But until that day, you can just go on the website, just have a little look. There are a few YouTubers who have codes and stuff. I know that Green Goblin has a code. I think his code's Goblin. Use that. He's a good YouTuber. You use that for his code. Anyway, cheers for joining me in the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was very informative. Get yourself one of these if you want. They are quite expensive, but they are definitely worth it, as you can see in that video. So, thanks for joining me in the video, guys. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like. If you're brand new, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers for watching, guys. Bye.